Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new video on my channel. I just wanted to say before we begin, thank you so much to everyone for being so loving and supportive as I've taken a couple of days off. You may not have even noticed, but we're back with a brand new video today and we're going to be playing Season 3 of Love Island the game, The Boat Party, and we're going to do episode 1 today. So there are 7 episodes in total, so we're going to get into it. We're going to see what it's like and let's go. Sunshine and squabbles. A lot can happen in a year. Are you ready to embark on the summer of a lifetime? That's interesting. So I didn't know that this is actually a year after the last part. So I think I'm most excited to see if Nikki and Elodine actually got back together. And maybe see, like, is Triss single? Is she going in a relationship? I don't know. Welcome to the Season 3 reunion. First things first, what's your look? Ooh, okay, hang on. Wait, this is different. Do we have to reconstruct Triss? I think she had green eyes. Wait, something is wrong here. Okay, now we can change the nose. Okay, here we go. So this is the hairstyle that Triss is obviously, you know and we love. But I feel like maybe she's going to do something different for the reunion, you know, like she's going to come back in, she's going to be like, this is the new Triss. I'm tempted to go for messy bun, to be honest, or maybe these cute space buns. But I think knowing Triss, she would have like properly blown out her hair. So I think we go for this one. Okay, I'm ready. Let's go and play The Boat Party. And what's your name? Triss. It did save the name, which is a good sign, because now I'm worried that no one's going to remember us. Is this the look? This is the look. Great to see you again, Triss. Can you believe it's been a whole year since you last won Love Island? Just remembered, it probably gave us the option to choose who our character is because you guys play multiple playthroughs of the game. It doesn't feel like it's been that long, does it? No, it feels like it's been about 2 weeks, to be honest. But it has, and we need to catch up about what went down. I arrived in the villa as just another model. I had no idea if I'd end up going home on my first day. Inside the villa, old lives were a distant memory. You mingled with hot singles, formed amazing friendships, competed for love and money. Ultimately, once the time came to leave the villa, one person in particular captured your heart. Myself. I won the season with... Oh, there were loads of options you could win with, but we won with Rafi. But winning didn't just mean capturing Rafi's heart. It meant a tidy boost to your bank balance as well. Could Rafi say the same? Did I share the cash? No way, it's 50 grand. Wow. So, loving of you. And did you and Rafi move in together? Okay, I'm enjoying this. Not yet. Hasn't felt like the right time. That's because we're not actually together, and I feel like I'm not going to get the option to say that. That's fair. It's a big decision to make. Now, Bill and Mickey didn't win, but they got close during their time in the villa. Did they stay together afterwards? Oh, wait, can we make this decision? Okay, no, but they're still friends. Finally, let's look at a different kind of love. Who was your best friend in the villa? My best friend was Seb. I know Seb always has my back. Now it's time for a cozy night in, just you and Rafi. It will be perfect. Right? Come on, give us the option to break up with Rafi, because just because you finish a season with someone doesn't mean you're together a year later. Look at most of the winners of Love Island. The late spring rain is tapping against the window. You're chilling, idly finishing off a personality quiz on your phone while you wait for Rafi to finish cooking. You're nearly done with Magic Lottie's divination quiz. I love that! These next 3 questions are key, so make them count. You're at a party and it's super dull. You have a chance to liven it up, but that means you'll have to be the entertainment. So, do you throw yourself in the middle? Yeah, damn right, everyone knows when I'm in the room. Some people make grand entrances. I make grand appearances. So, get this. You and your so-called partner have had a special date night plan in the works for weeks. It was going to be at a posh restaurant and everything. Then, at the last minute, they suggest that the 2 of you should stay at home and get takeaway instead. I know I'd be slamming a door or 2, but how would you react? I want to know why. Like, I don't mind changing a plan, but I want to make sure there's a good reason to do so, and I definitely feel like Triss is the sort of person who would much rather go to a restaurant than have takeout. Last one, but most important, IMO. Your friend just broke girl code. OMG, the worst. You would get that from Lottie. What do you do? If my friend broke girl code, I would call her out immediately. I don't care who she is, I say it how I see it. This is also why Triss does not have any girlfriends. Thanks for taking my quiz. My magical algorithm is just calculating your results. You are the complex sheep. How did they know my username on every device ever? This is the complex sheep. This is Triss. This is new Triss. This is Triss 2.0. At first glance, you appear distinctly average, as if you're the same as everyone else. But when people start to peel back your layers, They see your true, beautiful, complicated self. There will come a time when you need to be more decisive and bold. Don't think that's very much Triss's case, but okay. Don't be too afraid to embrace the extremes in life, otherwise you can miss out on some really good times. Although we should try and stay true to ourselves, life events can sometimes force us to rethink who we are or who we want to be. New experiences can test who you are and who you want to be. Make sure you keep your mind open to change. You may surprise yourself. Rafi's voice snaps your focus away from your phone. Dinner coming up! Okay, so the way I see it at the moment is Triss and Rafi have a very much like friends with benefits relationship. I don't see them in a relationship at all, but maybe because they are both so superficial, maybe it's more of a friends with benefits type thing. Can't wait! You put your phone down and carry on listening to the rain. A thunderclap echoes around the room. The forecaster said it was going to be the wettest summer on record, and it's proving him right. You think for a moment about last summer, when rain was just a distant memory. Rafi walks in, carrying 2 plates of food. Ta-da! Your amazing boyfriend has cooked a mushroom risotto fit for royalty. Boyfriend. Thanks, babe. It looks amazing. He dismissively waves his hand in front of you. What can I say? I just have that effect on anything I put my hand to. You smile at him. He leans in with his lips pursed. What should we do? I'm going to gently push Rafi away and steal some food. Using the flat of your palm, you carefully push Rafi's lips away. Huh? You grab a spoonful of risotto off his plate and stuff it into your mouth before he can react. Hey! You better make that up to me later. Oh, we'll see. Another thunderclap makes the two of you jump. Wow, it's coming down hard out there. We should really look at booking a holiday or something soon. Yeah, somewhere hot and sunny. I can't even remember what it feels like to have the sun on my skin. A familiar voice interrupts the two of you. You both turn to the TV. It's showing a trailer for a brand new series called Love in Space. In the centre of it, playing the lead role, is Rafi. He's fighting a horde of reptilian monsters single-handedly. His shirt's off for some reason. Time to tip the scales of this fight. He rips his space trousers off, revealing multiple laser blasts strapped to his thighs. This is going to be a blast. I still can't believe it. You're telling me. That trouser ripping scene took 17 takes to get right. No, that you made it into your own show. I know, trust me, I'm still stunned. The two of you take a seat and tuck into the meal. You look over the table towards Rafi. He taps a finger rhythmically against the table. I know that look. He's nervous about something. I really hope he hasn't overcommitted himself to something again. He stops when he sees you looking at him. What's up, babe? Rafi wants to know what's on my mind. I need to talk to you. Well, that's pretty obvious. Come on, let's have it. You seem distracted, babe. What's up? He sighs. So, I know you wanted to go to the Screaming Chords gig this Saturday, but a mate of mine's asked a favour. He wants me to make an appearance at his nephew's birthday. So you agreed to this without talking to me? Again? Well, it's not like we won't be together. He wants you there too. Babe, you have to stop trying to please everyone. It's like you care about everyone but me. And that sets off an all too familiar argument. It's so hard to get you to change your mind when it's set. You're always trying to get me to say what's on my mind. But what if I don't want to? Let me keep some things in my head. But this time the argument refuses to blow over. Yes! I need to clear my head. This time it feels like something is really changing. I'm going to stay somewhere else tonight. I might be there for a while. The door slam echoes around your flat. Hours go by. You stare at your phone screen, waiting for Rafi's call, wondering if you would pick up. Triss would not stare at her phone, man. Triss would be binging a favourite TV show, or she would be on the train, going to see Seb. I feel like Triss is very out of character in the boat party. But he never calls. Then days pass. Before you know it, weeks have gone by. Neither of you have had the chance to clear the air. Then Eladine sends a message to the group chat. Hey babes, me and Nikki have something a little special planned. Make sure your bums are on your seats for this delicious piece of news. We've rented a private yacht to cruise around the Spanish coast on. OMG! Lots of exclamation marks from AJ there. We thought it'd be a nice way to celebrate 1 whole year after the villa. A reunion of sorts. More details are coming your way. Check your emails for them. The invitation appears in your inbox. Eladine and Nikki found a week when everyone is free. And now it's time. Everyone's going to be there. Everyone. I can't believe the first time I see Rafi since our row is going to be on a yacht in Spain. This holiday is so needed after everything that's happened. And so with that, you start to pack. What outfit do I want to bring with me on holiday? One singular outfit. Interesting. Oh my goodness, no. Why would they just bring back the old outfits? I mean, I understand it's good to save your gems, but like, we're not gonna go in that, are we? Like, if we can only have one outfit to bring with us on holiday, we're not gonna bring a full-length ball gown. I think out of everything, that's probably the most Triss. Although I really did like the shorts and shirt look. This will turn some heads. I wonder what pajamas I should pack for the trip. We have got some new ones. They're very nice, actually. As nice as they are, these ones are still a bit sexier, so I'm gonna go with that one. And I'm sad that none of the new ones are pulling me over. These are my faves. With your packing done, you make your way to Spain for another summer adventure. Exciting! He's Nikki, and he's Seb. And welcome back to our podcast, Doom and Gloom. This is everything I wanted to happen. You may have noticed that our voices aren't as clear and smooth as usual, and that you can hear the seagulls and the sweet sound of the ocean. Well, that's because we don't have our usual setup. This week we're bringing Doom and Gloom with us on holiday for a special segment, with all our mates from the villa, and we're on a yacht. This week the podcast is going to be catching up with all the lovely people we haven't seen since last summer, and hopefully giving our amazing listeners a taste of the good life. Throughout the week we'll be bringing in special guests to share their music tastes with us, as well as any juicy gossip that they happen to have brought on holiday. Come for the tunes, stay for the jealousy. It's going to be a busy week. My lovely Eladine has jam-packed our schedule with lots of fun, mandatory activities. Nothing better than strictly regulated fun. So we'll update you when we can. Hope you enjoy a week in the lives of the two most successful podcasters in Britain. Don't fact check that. Your taxi cuts through street after street of cream-coloured houses with peach-coloured roofs. Through your open window, warm air carries the smell of citrus trees, the salt from the nearby ocean, and sun cream. This is exactly what I needed. A chance to get away from life's worries. Then the car takes the last bend and you see it. You're home for the next week. This is incredible! The sunlight catches on the water and makes the yacht glitter like a jewel. Your driver helps you with your luggage. You pay him and he drives away, leaving you on the pier. It's not long before you see a familiar face looking at you from the foot of the gangplank. Oh, hey stranger! It's Seb with loads of tattoos. Did he have tattoos before? Or was he always just covered up? I am going to jump up onto him. You dash over to Seb, your arms stretched out wide. As you get close, you hop up, wrapping your arms and legs around him. I'm a koala and you're a tree. You're not going to start eating me, are you? Maybe. You plop down onto the ground. I've missed you, girl. I know, it's been ages. Did Doom have the kittens yet? Did you work out who the kitty daddy was? Huh? Oh, that was ages ago, like months and months. Has it really been that long since we spoke? Oh, it's been such a busy time. The kittens are all grown now. Doom's gone back to being Lord of the Underworld and chin scritches. You go to respond when something cold and wet rubs up against your leg. You look down and see Kieran's dog, Kerry, curiously sniffing your shin. Kerry? She is beautiful. Is that a Cocker Spaniel? Is that a red Cocker Spaniel? For reference, my family dog is a red Cocker Spaniel. This is her here. She is so cute. Her name is Cookie. We stand Cookie. This is our new crew member, Cookie. Kerry. Oh yeah, Kieran's on board making sure it's all dog safe, so I'm watching her in the meantime. Oh, she's a curious thing. It's so sweet that he's brought her along. He told me it's to help him write or something, but I think he just misses her too much. The dog rolls onto her back, exposing her fluffy belly. You better show her the respect she deserves. She's one of Ireland's most famous dogs now, after all. More followers than any of us. Do I want to give Kerry some belly rubs? Why is that a gem option? That is very cheeky, Fusebox. That is very cheeky, but of course we have to give Kerry some belly rubs. I'm going in. You bury your hands into the dog's soft, furry belly and begin to rub. Kerry moves excitedly, her tail thumping hard against the pier. Oh wow, she loves you. Maybe it's because we spent so many gems. Who's a good girl? Kerry tilts her head towards you. Is it you? Her mouth goes wide. Her tongue flops out. Oh, it is? It's you? Her hind leg begins to jerk uncontrollably. She lets out a yap of happiness. Oh, you found a ticklish spot. You stop rubbing her belly. She jumps up and leans heavily against your leg. Friends for life now. She's never going to leave you alone. Good. Best dog. I'm glad you got her attention. She's been following me around all day. Babe, that doesn't sound like a bad thing. Speak for yourself. I'm a cat person. Oh, Rafi's already on board, by the way. I was a bit surprised you arrived separately, to be honest. Oh, I'm going to tell Seb the truth. It's a bit weird at the moment. Oh, before you can say anything else, a voice comes over the yacht's loudspeaker. Hola, sailors! We've got a busy schedule ahead of us, so if everyone can finish embarking, we can get on the way. Interesting. Better hurry up. We'll catch up properly on the ship, yeah? Seb helps you with your luggage, and the two of you, plus Kerry, make your way up the gangplank and onto the yacht. This is so beautiful. I'm enjoying the colours so much. Obviously, there's so many people who didn't get to go on a holiday this year, and I kind of feel like this can be our little escape. As you emerge onto the deck of the yacht, the sun momentarily dazzles you. Your eyes adjust to the brightness. In front of you is a familiar group of people, all mingling away and catching up with each other. Isn't this great? The whole gang's here. Also, Bill's Buckethead is in the back. I'm very happy about this. You see Genevieve chatting to Iona. Oh no. She sees you and Seb and waves. I best see how Genevieve is getting on. Speak soon, yeah? Seb heads over to Genevieve. Who should I go and say hi to first? I'm really enjoying the boat party. I mean, the dog option, 10 gems. It was kind of worth it. Okay, so we have Bill and Mickey, we have Kieran and Ty, and we also have Lily, Camilo, and AJ. I think that's it. Let's go and talk to Ty and Kieran first. I don't care if it's in fashion. I refuse. I think it'd suit you though. You look cute. My sex appeal would never recover if I did that. You could at least try it. No. You walk over to the boys. Oh, hey Tress. Terry dashes over to you, leaning heavily into your leg. Whoa. I mean, she's friendly, but she's usually not so upfront. Yeah, well, earlier we bonded without you. Kerry beams a wide smile at you. Best girl. Triss, babe, you can help us settle this dispute, right? What's it about? Ty's refusing to acknowledge that socks and sandals are trending. At last, I can enjoy the freedom that comes from sandals with the protection from dirt offered by socks. Just embrace the dirt, it washes off, unlike the shame of socks and sandals. Makes my stomach churn just thinking about it. Ugh, don't joke about stomach churning. You know mine's already been feeling rough just being on the ship. Oh, sorry. Socks and sandals combination is obviously fine. Not you too. Am I destined to be the last man to keep my toes free and pure in this wind? What's that even mean? I don't know anymore. This whole conversation is whack. So, how's life been for you two? Oh, you know, I've been kept busy with modelling. Weren't you in Singapore just last week? Nah, last week I was in Corfu. Singapore was a while ago. You actually flew straight from Corfu to here. Sounds glamorous. Oh, it might be glamorous, but he doesn't hang out with dogs half as much as I do. Oh? Yeah, Kieran here has become the most famous dog walker in Ireland. Oh yeah, I forgot you gave up on being a bouncer. Can't say I blame you. Yeah, I just kind of fell into that line of work. Don't know why I didn't think of dog sitting before. It means Mara doesn't have to worry so much about me either. The only threat you're now under is a bite on the backside, yeah? It happens. I laughed softly to himself before focusing back on you. How about you? How are things? Oh, things are amazing as always. Oh, that's great to hear. You've been a bit quiet in the group chat lately, so didn't know if something was up? What? Nah. You hear Kieran's stomach groan. Oh, you still feel awful? Yeah. What's it going to be like when the ship actually moves? You should try that handstand technique for seasickness that Iona mentioned. Can I have some help? I'm not known for my handstand ability. Of course, throw up those ankles. You watch the boys muck around with handstands for a while. Any better? If anything, this is much worse. Who should I see next? Let's go and see these lot. AJ, Camilo, and Lily. As you walk over, you see Camilo focusing intently on whatever it is AJ is saying. Oh, hey babe. She hugs you tightly. One moment, let me just finish explaining this. She turns back to Camilo. Two opposing players tap their sticks above the ball when the play has stopped and possession is unclear. It's a way for possession to be re-established fairly. It's called a bully. Interesting. I always thought it was some kind of intimidation thing. Well, this was a weird conversation to walk in on. AJ's just bringing me up to speed on hockey. It's so involved. Well, there's just this bunch of official stuff, like a bunch of slang, like the D. The D? Please tell me about the D. Lily snorts. Some people just can't get enough of it. She winks at no one in particular. It's not the best name, true, but the D area in hockey is just the scoring area on each side of the field. Oh, I get you. So you have an idea of what area you want to go with hockey? Yeah, my goal is to become captain of the team by the end of next year. She pauses briefly, then flashes you all her glowing smile. I wanted to make sure I achieve it before. I just want to make sure I become captain soon. AJ wants to be captain of her team. There's no way you won't get it. Oh, thanks, Triss. I'm working really hard. What about you, Lily? Yeah, we saw you were travelling the world and then it all went quiet. Oh, that's nothing. I just decided to stop posting updates and focus on my studies again. It was quite a drop-off though. Yeah, well, let's just say I had an experience which made me rethink my priorities in life. She offers up nothing more. Oh my god, look at all her bird tattoos. I mean, I'm not saying anything. Lily seems to be hiding something. I'm gonna say nothing. You decide against pushing her. AJ smiles and playfully punches Camilo's shoulder. But how about this one? Coming second place on Vigorous Boogie. Camilo blushes. Not a place I expected to end up, honestly. You were robbed of first place. It was a hard-fought competition. It's just unfortunate that Eva's heel snapped. Could have happened to anyone. So, where's Raffi anyway? Oh, he's on board. Oh, well, that's good. Wouldn't want him to miss the voyage. Huh? No. You make a hasty exit from the trio. You enter the yacht's kitchen area. Seb, Genevieve and Iona stand over a bowl of Spanish oranges, chatting away. Here's Tris. Sorry I pulled Seb away from you. It's so good to see you again. What were you guys talking about? I was just congratulating this big star over here on his rise to fame. Seb blushes. Most sought after person out of all of us. What's your secret? To ignore every interview request and sulk the whole time if you end up in one accidentally. Genius. He gives off that whole bad boy vibe you're known for. His new tattoos didn't hurt either. Actually, they hurt a lot. I knew there were new tattoos. Seb, leave some fame for the rest of us. If you want it, take it. See, that's the kind of response that makes you stand out. He ignores her. Besides, it's not like you're doing too badly, Tris. His face returns a familiar deep shade of red. What did the tattoos mean, Seb? They mean that I'm cool. I mean, do they have any significance? Yeah, the significance of making me look cool. Fair enough. What about you, Iona? What have you been up to? Yeah, all these tours around school seem intense. Oh, it's nothing really. Iona's been touring around schools giving talks to girls. How are you finding them? It's amazing. The students are always so curious. How did you get into that? I guess it was when my social media started getting loads more attention. So many young girls were leaving comments on my posts like, I didn't realise I could do that kind of job. Feels really good. Like showing these girls that they have options. Totally, I was so inspired by Girls in Science talk as a kid. Look at me, changing the world. She pretends to wipe a tear. I'm such an inspiration. Oh, I need to make sure I didn't forget to pack something. See you dolls in a bit. She dashes off to her cabin. Hey, everything okay? You seem a little off. Well, I tried to tell you earlier. Ruffy and I had a huge fight. Wow, this sounds serious. I'll give you guys some space to talk. Thanks, babe. So, what happened? Well, it's all his fault. Is it really, though? I'm not saying it is or it isn't, but it takes two to tango, you know? Yeah. Wait, is this the first time you're seeing Ruffy since your fight? You nod. Dang. That's rough. I'm so sorry to hear you're in this situation. Look, I'm not the cuddliest of people. He takes your hand. But if you ever need anything, even if it's just an emergency hug, or to see pictures of kittens, I'm here for you. Thank you. Come on, let's go meet up with the others. Eladine and Nikki! Nikki and Eladine suddenly emerge from the glass doors that lead to the yacht. Oh hey! If it isn't all of our friends! Mate, how did you organise this whole thing? I'd like to say through the power of my massive brain, but honestly I just did the easy stuff. Eladine did most of the planning. Let's just say, Nikki has a slightly more freewheeling approach to plans. But I'm so glad you could all make it for this holiday. Obviously the group chat and video calls have been nice, but I've been really missing out hanging out with you guys in person. I've got a full itinerary planned out too. But before that, this ship needs a better name. Something that's more personal to us. Good point. Has anyone got any suggestions? Should I suggest a name for the yacht? I'm not really that fussed. How about the Ocean Tiger? Well, I guess so if no one's got any better suggestions. No, still got nothing. It's settled then. Everyone, welcome aboard the SS Salty Waves. You know SS stands for steamship, right? He looks around. I'd say this one's more of a diesel engine, most likely. Nikki groans. No way, man. Steamship just sounds cool. The others laugh and nod in agreement. Amid the banter, you notice that even now, Ruffy is nowhere to be seen. You don't have much time to think about it before Nikki and Eladine approach you. We notice that Ruffy arrived before you. Is everything okay? I don't even know anymore. Eladine looks at you, concern on her face. Okay, lovey. Well, you'll just shout if you need anything. Thanks. I should check out my cabin. You arrive outside your cabin door. You can just about make out the noise of someone moving about inside. Who's in my cabin? You quickly press the keycard against the lock and open the door. Okay, it's Ruffy. In my cabin. Standing in the centre of the room is Ruffy. Also, is that Yasmin? It looks like Yasmin's bikini on that little book there. He looks up to you. Hey. Ooh, I can't believe we've ended up calling this ship the SS Salty Waves. I can. We're all very silly people. True. I've missed being around everyone. Did Tris seem a little off to you? I'm sure it was just the journey here. Anyway, moving on to our next segment. Drummers. How many symbols is too many? And what the hell is an octoban? All of that and more coming up. Is that it? Is that the end? It is the end. Interesting. So that episode was obviously really, really long, which is a good thing considering there are only 7 parts to this reunion. And a lot of people were upset as well about how short season 3 was. So I guess it's a good thing. I think that this episode was a bit longer. I have one major concern and thing that I really strongly dislike about this, and that is the fact that we couldn't have broken up with Ruffy beforehand. We couldn't have come back to the boat party as a single person, because that's what I thought we were gonna do with Tris. But I imagine that it's all to do with storytelling, so they'll have done that for a reason. So it'll be really interesting to see what happens. Thank you so much for everyone for clicking on this video. I hope you've enjoyed it, and if you've got this far, please make sure you give the video a like and subscribe if you'd like to see more. We'll be posting the whole of the boat party, and then when we get to 3,000 subscribers, we'll be playing Season 1 of Love Island the game. So if you want that even sooner, make sure you share this channel around with your friends, and if you haven't already subscribed, make sure you do. Thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next part. Bye bye!